15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. The excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the New York Jets. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
A first carry here for Kene Nwangu. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. This defense for the Jets, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
And some room to roam now. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. 64 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, Gordon. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Melvin Gordon with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And some space here. The 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Travis Etienne, 75 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From the 29, Wentz. He's going to loft one deep left side here. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. It's a big play there for Miami.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came into this game saying
throwing me, bro. Like,
ensure that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll look to run with Nwangu. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kene Nwangu with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's
arm power, man.
Back across his body. Picked off around the 27. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And this is caught by Watkins. 20.
One play
on the way in for a Miami touchdown. Chris Watkins, 73 yards. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. Gano the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Hurts to throw.
Oh, come on, man. Like,
Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Man.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Hurts. Flush to his right, and he wisely will throw that one away. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It is one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense get ready. They don't want that to happen again.
Come on, man. What the fuck, bro? Defense can't be that fucking stupid, man.
That's the cardinal sin of defense. Not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the Dolphins with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep now here in Miami. On 2nd down, Gordon once more. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. On 3rd, here's an option play right. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
Shit, man. Like, come on.
He's got the first down and more inside the 4. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
Bro! Fucking game, man.
No option here but to throw it away.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Now Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. To the right side and complete to Thomas. He will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Jets are going to get the football back. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. These 2 teams met down in Miami earlier this year with the Dolphins winning that one. So they're looking for the season sweep with a win here in Miami. On 2nd and 10, Hurts. Flushed out right. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Will Fuller. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They fake the give. Now Wentz. He's going to look deep for Watkins. He's got a man complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Miami.
Well, I think It's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw. And he will take it in.
Like, bro, like, these niggas just be getting, oh, shit, bro. Bullshit, bro. It's already
24 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Oh, shit, bro. Fucking big play, bro.
Now up to 14.
Oh.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
She's annoying, man.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Oh, bro.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency.
It got his man complete. Touchdown. Will Fuller with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Oh, look at this shit.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 16-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Watkins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Taken down at the 2-yard line.
Oh, this thing getting bullshit ass run.
Yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they move the ball with relative ease.
It's fucking stupid, bro.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a touchdown. His 25th touchdown. Tying him and Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Oh, come on, man. Stop fucking team shit, bro. I had to have a unit, bro. Like, really, bro.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Hurts sets up to throw it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangu. And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he could turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Give left side here for Nwangu. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. On play action, Wentz. Being chased out left. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
They'll throw now on the final play. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he will finally go out of bounds just shy of the 40. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. A gutsy call there. Yays at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Divine Diablo there to make the stop. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Play action. Here's Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And he fires.
God, bro. Can I get a fucking quarterback?
Football, he's not as sharp as he was
bro.
last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
He wants it all for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, man.
It's picked.
Fucking sorry-ass fucking quarterback, bro. I can't do this shit, bro.
2-20. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
2nd and 9 now. They'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Nwangu.
Bro,
and this is going to come
they can tackle this shit, bro.
As they stop him on 4th down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And now off to the races down the right side. Now he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Sorry, quarterback.
Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago. Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Lightning speed that time from the corner. Marshawn Lattimore getting the sack. How about that? The defense's first sack. It doesn't come from one of the usual suspects up front. It comes from the secondary.
Yeah, I think they caught the quarterback off guard a little bit because he wasn't able to account for the possibility of that blitz and change the blocking aside.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Will Fuller with touchdown number 3 here in this game and 17 now on the year. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey,
run around.
You guys go pick it up for me. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Bro, when did the fucking rocket too?
Yeah, he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 218 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. From the pistol, they run with Gordon. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. He'll let this go for the end zone.
There, bro. Fucking right there.
A great play there. Becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Dolphins head on to their lead. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the ex-Dolphin, Minkah Fitzpatrick. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. He's at the 40, past the 20. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2.
It's gonna get bullshit, bro.
And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
What?
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Will Fuller 42 yards. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team. Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Now it's 2nd and 9. Now a give running left is Nwangu. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. They'll go right back to Nwangu.
Hey, man.
And he's able to take it across midfield.
Bro. What the fuck is sad, bro?
226 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Wentz. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll make it a 2nd down. Play action. Now Wentz. Dancing to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. That's caught left side by Hardman.
Way that shit open.
The Dolphins first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. On play action, it's Wentz. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Wentz throwing the out route incomplete. It's Gardner. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And
what? This nigga got no fucking arm, bro. This nigga's blind, bro. This is ridiculous, bro. No fucking arm, bro. He's fucking wide open, man. Come on, bro.
Now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of them, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Jets are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Flushed out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Jets on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Throwing is Hurts. Pressure coming, and they got him once again. Chandler Jones. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off around the 37, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw.
Breaking that tackle. Really, Paul?
He's taken down. Von Miller, a milestone sack for him as it moves him past Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished his career with 132 and a half. To try again after the sack. Wentz under pressure. They got him again. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Sorry, Jaden fucking hurts. So the fucking game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Eluding the pressure right.
No way, bro!
And that should do it.
Oh my god, bro! The fucking worst fucking quarterback in the fucking game. Every fucking season, bro. Fucking sorry ass Jayosom. Jordan Love. No better, bro.
There's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. They're going to look to throw.
Look at this, bro. Block, bro.
Here's another
Damn, bro. This nigga can be wide open.
This
is fucking ridiculous, bro.
Bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Here's Fuller with a catch. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field.
This fucking gay ass game, bro. Dude, it's fucking sorry at Jalen Hurts. Fucking soul, bro. Wide open, bro. 26 fucking percent, bro. It's fucking pathetic. Non-throwing ass fucking nigga, bro. Damn, but you're a fucking